Hello world, I'm Omnam, and we are going to continue playing Alan Wake 2 today. Alright, let's load up. 31 hours, huh? To be fair, we've been doing like all of the DLC content as we go along. Okay, so that's like 6 hours of it. I think there's still one more DLC bit in a later chapter that we'll see. Okay, what was the objective again? We did the Lake House DLC last time, so we got examine the files in the locked cell. We have, let me just mark all as red. Any new things for my cases here? We have containers here. Oh, we have another dialogue option here.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Okay, I wonder if there's a spot for me to switch over to Alan. I guess we'll have to check out the stuff first, though. So let me save here. Just people waiting out there. Prison cell key.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
That's a lot to read, but it is the main story. Transcript? Oh. So this is between Kieran and Alan Wake, I guess. Mr. Wake, you have been taken to FBC custody. We'll receive an in-depth interrogation on a later date, but now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel, anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand. Presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned the dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing. But it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it. All of it. You have to believe me. We're aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. Been tracking this situation here for a long time. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you're in custody pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranormal object. You're not fucking listening to me. We're listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Everyone's terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Okay, the Shadow. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AW35, additional details regarding the Shadow have been discovered. Redacted and Redacted, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Oh, that must be the sheriff and Wheeler at the time, right? Yeah. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychological signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated with a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained within Cauldron Lake. Research is ongoing. Okay, let's see. Do I have stuff that I can put down now? Only one of those was useful. Okay, the overlap. Okay, awaken clicker. Dark presence, assumed form of Barbara Jagger.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
We're gonna have a Zoom call with Tor. Trusting Wake.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
More for later things, damn it.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Okay, more exposition. Deployment order, urgent situation in approximately 1900 hours on at approximately 1900 hours on the 13th of September 2023. Readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake. A known threshold to what research theorize is the origin dimension of A40, the shadow past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC facility research facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operation sites at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment has been approved for use in the field. Objectives. To confirm an active event, if an AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Item classification request numbers. Summary of findings. Description para-utility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported use of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there's no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AW35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion: the light switch is a possible oop, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. Okay. Caseboard. Overwrap. Clicker.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Well, at least until he just decided to override it. Okay. FBC file on the capability of on the quick room.
Right.
More clues that I can't use. Save.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Come up with a plan. Weaken clicker. FBC identified the clicker as a paranatural item. Okay.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
We're skewing Wake.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Deduction available.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Well, look, more stuff I can't put down. Right.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
I'm sure that'll be easy, right? Okay.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Not yet.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Am I allowed to head out and swap places with Alan then? Let's see.
Anybody seen what All That Commotion was about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there. I saw them go in earlier.
Am I allowed to just walk out? So we're at the end game for Saga here. Oh, I found a page.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskela knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskelas sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think...
Is this door still locked?
This is so messed up. I know.
Oh, what's in here? I'm not reading all that. I've already seen before also.
It won't open.
Okay. Back to Alan. Goals? What was I doing? Talk to Mr. Door. Okay.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
What's my objective? Escape the talk show studio. Nothing on the plot board. Oh no, it's blocked by debris. I can't go anywhere now. Let's pull up the map here. Can we go through that locked door now?
Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
Oh.
I couldn't force it open.
Alan Wake.
We looked at that one before. Don't be sussy. You have a weapon? Huh? It's not.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy.
Wake.
Hold up. What happened to the fast dude?
Alan Wake.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta go onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Thor didn't seem
He
happy.
didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
Films? What do you mean?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get to my
I
apartment.
need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, planned is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Okay. Find a shoebox in the basement. Okay. Should I run back and save? Is it even possible? This is up to the stage, right?
The
Nope,
door
locked.
wouldn't budge.
Just toilets. Okay. Let's see, which way do I turn now? It's probably in the storage area. I don't know if it helps or not. No, that was it. We'll just chill here for a bit. Listen to music.
Poisonous dart, forever seeking out the darkest part. Forever, forever, forever your heart.
Oh, is that it? All right. We're still on Initiation 7.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
We'll check the map here. Has anything changed? Anything else pop up? Nope. Nothing new has popped up. There's more NPCs around now. Hopefully they're not volatile. Gotta do this to all of them. Alright, who wants to fade away? Who doesn't want to be on this planet anymore? Who else doesn't want to be here anymore? I know I don't want to be here. Let me help you out. And I guess it's the Ocean View Hotel then.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
I wish the containers respawned. Ooh. So where are we? Let me go downstairs and take a save then. Let me check the shoebox. Was there anything in there I needed? Oh yeah, I have the flares. Annual save. Save.
We often look back and wonder, what if? What if the path not taken had in fact been our charted course? Would we be happier? Or are we, with our set of choices behind us, the lucky ones? And what if nothing would be different? What if, for some of us, our destiny across the endless number of versions of ourselves has been defined and locked beyond any causality of circumstance, beyond the forces in any one reality, but across all realities?
Feels bad, man.
For one man, the magnetic pull of destiny is so great it breaks time and space. We join this lone operative, many versions of him, in fact, as he chases his nemesis, a dangerous being known as the Master of Many Worlds. Across the multiverse, across the many versions of a city that is always the same, yet always different. In Night Springs.
Mr. Multiverse Wise.
Tonight's reality-bending episode, Timebreaker.
No matter how many parallel realities I need to brave, how many lives, how many versions of me it takes, I will stop it. And I will come back for you, my love.
It's just a Doctor Who parody.
Cut. Everyone, take 5.
Was that okay? I mean, I can do more. I can do less.
Yes, yes, yes. Sean, I'm really happy. Let's talk.
Is that actually Sam Lake
love
performing
your
as
instinct on
himself?
this, but we can still push this further. Immerse ourselves into this story. Believe in it. Make it crazier, wilder. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
Speak with the director. Since 1995.
It's so
You wanted to
cool.
talk? It's awesome to be doing this with you again, Sam.
It is Sam Lake.
Sean,
for real.
It's so good to have you back.
Oh, that's an actor's name
We've been
too, right,
dreaming
Sean?
about this for so long, and now finally we are making Timebreaker, the video game. It's happening.
Yeah, and FMV as well. That's so cool.
Of course, that was part of the previous game as well.
FMVs. About my character.
I'd like to talk about my character, just get deeper into the lore.
Hey, I could talk about this for days. He's a multiversal agent, goes by many names as there are many versions of him. Breaker, Branch, others. He's searching for his lost love while his ruthless nemesis, Door, the master of many worlds, is murdering versions of him across parallel realities. He must track down and stop Door.
That's so cool.
You've done cool superhero roles in the past. Long term, the agent will grow into the ultimate iconic superhero.
Oh, that's awesome.
About my gadget.
So the Vortex and the Gadget. Sorry, I keep forgetting its name. There's just so many acronyms.
The
here.
sock screwdriver.
But it helps me travel through realities.
Acronyms are cool, right? Like tiny mysteries.
Time
You
and
power
relative
up your
dimension in
PRS,
space.
Polyhedron reality shifter with a SEN shifter energy node to activate a LumiVista TV and ride the vortex between realities. It's all REC, Ripple Effect Corporation tech. And you have a gun and a TBS, Timebreaker
Turner
solidifier,
Broadcasting
to
Systems?
defend yourself.
Right, yeah.
Your vision of the multiverse.
You clearly have your own vision of the multiverse.
The right vision, the truth, it's all out there. That's where these ideas and inspirations come from. They seep through. Somewhere this here us talking is part of the video game, and another version of you is playing it. Somewhere your character, the agent, is real, and he could appear here through a portal anytime now.
Right. Yeah, right, Sam. You are a maniac, man. Totally.
What do we shoot next?
Okay. So, what do we shoot next?
We need to set up for the next scene, where your nemesis pulls you into a parallel reality. You can go to your green room, chill out, learn the lines. I left the latest draft of the screenplay for you there. See you in a bit.
Cool. Can't wait.
Okay, look over the script.
Sometimes it's hard to tell if Sam's joking. That deadpan Finnish humor. And a reputation of being a bit out there. I picked up a weird vibe when he talked about the multiverse.
No! This is your end.
What the fuck was that?
Someone
Hello?
turned on their RGB. Sean Ashmore. Oh, so that's the name of the actor.
What the fuck is this?
I think he was
thought
in
I'd gone
Quantum
mad.
Break.
Then I realized Sam was playing a crazy prank on me. There's no way this was real.
It's me. It's me, Sean Breaker. Sean
I had to
Ashmore.
admire how real the body and the props looked.
So we got another one of you, huh? Too late again.
Excuse me?
Is that Jessie? I think that's her name, right?
No, this is just,
Aiden,
it's a prank.
I think.
It's just a prank.
Wait, are you? Shit. You're not Branch. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. He finally got you.
Are you cast in this game, too?
Listen to me. There are things you need to know. You are in great danger. You must do exactly what I tell you.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I blanked out and I was suddenly
What the
someplace
fuck
else.
was that?
I'd had gaps in my memory before. But that's the movie star lifestyle for you. This was something else entirely. The last thing I remembered was the red-headed woman at the door. She looked familiar. She was trying to tell me something, and then it went dark.
She reminded me of this character
I
from a
felt the
video
dream.
game I played.
Think, man. I need to get out of here. A psychotic episode? Or was the multiverse true after all? Did Sam do this? An elaborate hoax? Off-the-wall, method-acting reality show? It had gone way too far. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Act like this is true. Okay? I'm an actor. I can do this. And once it's over, we'll have a good laugh.
Yeah,
And
your
then
producer drugged you
I
and put
will
you here.
punch Sam in the face. What had Sam said? I needed to find an energy node and use this rod thing with it, the PRS, was it? And look for some kind of TV to get the hell out of here.
I wasn't paying attention to that, bro. We hadn't had time to study the lines.
No. Door's coming. He knows where I am. What was that? He's coming. He knows about the trailer. I need to hide the energy node. I need to get it away from the trailer. Away from the TV.
Thanks for the exposition.
No. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wasn't certain this was a prank anymore. I heard a voice in my head.
It's just a prank, bro.
It sounded like me. Insanely, I heard the thoughts of another version of me. The one living here. The trailer was his. I'd check it out. Don't think, just act.
Because I'm an actor. Wait, does this pistol have 9 rounds in it? Interesting.
The Luma Vista TV. A According to what Sam had said, I needed the energy node. The other me had hidden it away from this tree.
A 9-round revolver, damn. You are here. Oh, that helps. Thanks.
The handwriting was mine. Paranoid theories about the multiverse and Door. The master of many worlds.
Or the Master, as they call him in Doctor Who. Who's the Master of Many Worlds? Darling's book. He's pulling the strings. I must hide from him. The red-headed woman. I must find her again.
The energy
I
node
know
was
her.
out there in the forest somewhere.
She's like a
I was wasting
companion to
time.
me.
I had to go look for it.
Lisa, Eliza, Jesse, Elizabeth, Liz, Savage, Dylan. I hear their thoughts when they die. Disappear off the grid. We are connected in our dreams. Because one of us is the chosen one. Who can stop him? Replace him? Rec Agent Branch, Timebreaker, James J. You are a paranoid nutcase. Door? Me? Another me? Someone else? He who wrote this. String theory, multiverse. Why is he after me? After us. He is coming. Polyhedrons are the key. The Wreck conspiracy won't wipe. Why the acronyms? What are they hiding? Killing us. Not dead. Something worse. Broken. Am I the chosen one? I must be careful. I find a way to break through. Okay. Let me take a piss. Alright. Can we have a snack before we go? Alright. No charges. Okay, nothing here. Maybe if I head out, there's something to fight then.
It's safe. It's safe. The creek's deep in the forest, all the way in the waterfall. It's safe. Now get the fuck away from here before Door zeroes in on me. I'll make it. I'm the chosen one out of all the versions. Me. Yes. Yes. He's hidden the energy node at the creek in the forest. I have to find it.
I don't know how to get there. I hope this is the right direction. It's a new direction, so it has to be the right way, right?
I had to find the creek. That's where the other me hid the energy node. He was thinking about a waterfall deep in the forest. Okay, I found the creek. So, where's the energy node?
Do we have a key? Oh.
There. Just like in the video game. The PRS was charged now. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV. Oh, shit. Please take me out of here. Not me.
You can't escape. I am everywhere.
No, he killed an army.
Fuck this shit! I thought it was just the plot of the video game. But it was all real. Door, the master of many worlds, was murdering versions of the agent, played by me. Versions of myself. What the hell? Shit. Don't try anything! I've got a gun! It's all true. It's no hoax. No video game. It's really happening. I was lost in the multiverse. I had to become the role to survive. Be the agent. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV. Use my PRS on it. Dora would be coming for me next. I didn't want to face him. Fuck that. But I couldn't shake the feeling that it was inevitable. Use the PRS, the polyhedron reality shifter on the TV, to get out of here. I felt a strange pull from the vortex on the screen. I was afraid that wherever it would take me, I was going to run into this door person. But I couldn't stay here either.
Looks mostly the same. I haven't said anything in a while. Am I going the wrong way? Oh. This is where I spawned. It said forest, okay? It could have been anywhere. Of course I would get lost. They should have put in like some sort of roadblock if I was going the wrong direction. Am I doing this right? Investigate the forest. It's the same shit as before. Okay. Okay, music started playing, but... Okay, I think I finished investigating the forest. And that's all it gave me as an objective, investigate the forest. I walked around, there's nothing. Let me try this one then. Huh?
No.
This is not forced.
Oh, no.
Welcome to Night Spring City's Ocean View Hotel. Enjoy your stay.
I was in a different reality, but not better, worse. Maybe by thinking of Door, I traveled closer to him, to where he was in control. Next time, I'd focus on something else.
When you're not struggling for resources, the game isn't as frustrating. Who knew?
I had to find the right version of the lobby in the right time, when what I needed was there.
It's always the right time to visit Night Springs City's Ocean View Hotel. Thanks to our hotel's unique time anomaly, the time is up to you. Did you oversleep? Visit the morning lobby for the never-ending breakfast buffet. Craving one of our delicious signature cocktails? Stop by the 6 o'clock lobby where happy hour is always in full spring. Just follow the clocks to the time of your choice. At the Ocean View Hotel, the right time is only a door away. Six, 3, noon or midnight. Just loops us back.
The door is locked!
That's a lot of resources.
The clocks showed the way. They'd guide me through to get what I needed. Okay, you got this. Find another node, another TV.
Another node. Yeah, so we're playing through one of the DLCs. The DLCs get integrated into the main story, sort of. So, like, this is like the Night Springs stuff. So you get to go through like this, offshoot side mission here. No, the main, we're still like, we're approaching the end game with the main game, but all the DLCs are integrated into the main story if you purchase them. So if you come across a TV, there's a chance that it might be a Night Springs TV that lets you play the Night Springs DLC. And last time we did the Lake House, which was a separate mission that another character did, and we spoke to that character, and that's how we initiated that DLC. So we're near the end game, though. The game just told me that I was at the end game for one character. I'm trying to finish things. I'm trying to get things done with Alan, but on the way to finishing Alan's, well, making progress on Alan's story, I started this DLC. I'm gonna do it all in one fell swoop, so.
Time was broken here. The corridors led to the same lobby, but in different times.
Okay. Now I have to figure out which door I want to go through. Entertainment lobby? 3 o'clock says what? It's a Tango lobby. Well, we're already in there, right? So maybe I want to go this way. Let me reload. The combat's not as frustrating for the DLCs because they just give you a shit ton of resources. So you don't have to worry about finding the stuff you need. Yeah, I bought the deluxe edition because it was on sale. It's also on sale again, right? I think there's a new sale for it on Epic.
More multiverse science babble. It gave me the creeps.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think that's why I paid for it also. Let's see, Night Springs City, Ocean View Hotel, Reality Blood Zone, Cross-Dimensional Anomaly, no trespassing. It depends. Like, if you've played like traditional horror games, like I guess
Luma Vista TV.
Maybe like Resident Evil. I suppose it's a lot more in that vein.
I couldn't hear the thoughts of the other me, the one native to this reality. Maybe Door had killed him already.
It's not gelling with me personally, but I think that's because having played through the first one, I just preferred that combat system. The game got a lot of good reviews though, so I think if you're open to that type of stuff,
had mentioned they'd made a comic book
you'll enjoy it still. I still like the story.
Maybe Poison Pill didn't even exist in this reality.
Yeah. I'm just definitely having like a lot of trouble with the combat.
Funny.
I think it's just a skill issue for me. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Our entire inventory is just stuffed now. Yeah, like if I have unlimited ammo and battery, I wouldn't have to worry about half the shit that I have to worry about when I'm normally playing the game. The DLCs know like that's not the focus, the whole resource management thing, so they don't worry too much about it. Well, the Night Springs one, since it's all campy storytelling. The Lake House is still more similar to the base game, but since it's a shorter experience, you don't have to worry about unlocking upgrades for your weapons or stuff like that. It kind of sucks though, because like in the main game, when you pick an upgrade for a weapon, it's permanent, so I can't respec it later. So I have to kind of know what's optimal. Okay, we're gonna need one of those charge thingies. Okay. We'll have to pick a door now. So 6, 3, 9. Oh yeah, did you know like Zoomers and Gen Alpha can't read clocks like the old ones? It's funny. Yeah. Let's see, entertainment. Tango lobby, coffee lobby. We are in entertainment lobby. And to be fair, I hardly write in cursive anymore. I know how to do my signature and that's about it. Let's see. I think we were already in the Tango lobby before. I guess coffee lobby it is then, 9 o'clock. Shooting people now. So we're in the coffee lobby, nothing here. Yep. It's time to buy more tokens to use the AI, yeah. Okay, so we are in the coffee lobby. I'm not seeing shit here that I can use. Where am I supposed to get an energy node from? So we're already in the coffee lobby. Nothing here. Let's go to... I think we're already in the entertainment lobby. Let's just go in chronological order then.
Wait, I've been here before.
We don't have a node to use. So let's try 3 o'clock then. Okay, I'm hearing... Is that Audie? Oh, yeah, it's the music. So 3 o'clock is nothing here. Is there a 6 o'clock one here? Okay, I might as well use one of these then. Okay, 6 o'clock, we got nothing either. Where do I find a node? So you change the PRS with an energy node, but where do I find an energy node? Oh yeah, it's a friend of mine. Let's see. Her name on Twitch is Kitty Nyan Yan, I think. Old friend of mine. Let's see. I don't know where to go. Maybe if I just keep going one direction. Yeah, she's still around. Yeah. We tried to play this Backrooms game together, but she accidentally spilled water on her computer while we were playing it, and we had to cut the stream short. I think her computer's okay now. I have to check in with her. She wants to play that again. Yeah, she texted me right afterwards, like, yep, I spilled water on the thing. It's like, I'll check in with you later, and I was like, no, leave the computer alone for a full day, let it dry. Shit. Maybe if I keep going down the same direction. What am I supposed to do with no charges? Maybe I can try going backwards? No, I can't. It's 7 TV. Yeah. At least, no, I use like Streamlabs, whatever it's called, for the little chat thing on my stream. I went through and like went with all like the popular emotes and added it to my channel on the 7TV stuff also. It's been a while since I updated it though, so some of the emotes might be outdated. Alright, I'm doing something wrong clearly. What do I need to do to find the damn charge here? Okay. Nope, I don't need that. I need a charge. We have Tango, Coffee, Entertainment Lobby. Let's see. I'm watching right now. Like for my chat, I can see the emotes in my preview window on of my stream. That's the only way I can see them right now because I have the chat as default. Yeah, I can see that one. Yeah, but there's like a chat window inside of OBS that's completely vanilla, so I can only see like standard stuff on that. I also have like a little tablet here with the Twitch app on it, so I can make sure my stream's still up as I'm playing. It's all vanilla stuff though, so the only way I could see the 7TV emotes as I'm playing is from my preview window, assuming the Streamlabs stuff picks it up. Alright, I'm just gonna keep... Yeah, I see the sack cat there. Alright, I'm just gonna keep running through these doors like an idiot, and hopefully something will happen. There's probably like some sort of puzzle I'm supposed to be solving here. I haven't figured that out yet. Okay. Yeah, I think I've tried that before too. I think I always keep going back to the regular app though. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Alright, I'm genuinely unsure where I want to go now. Okay. So at this point, I've tried all of the lobbies. I think I have, because there aren't any more enemies for me to kill. I need a charge to go through this TV, but I can't seem to find one. Let me do another check here. So let's start off with 9 o'clock. Let's really see if we found anything yet. Was there anything on this door? No, no. Okay. I wonder, can I go backwards? No, I can't. Okay, so we're at the 9 o'clock one. Nothing here. Nothing there. Oh, maybe I should be paying attention to this. There's effects everywhere, though. 9. Let's check the 3 o'clock one, then. Same stuff as before. Alright, I think this might be a moment where I do genuinely need to look it up, because I'm too stupid. Alright, but let's see. Six? Yeah, I mostly just get the free stuff. I occasionally buy stuff whenever I have like a discount code for it. Alright, I think I'm stumped on this. Yeah. There's probably a hint for it that I didn't pay attention to. Let's see, so let me look it up. Let me search up. Let's see. I don't even remember what the name of the DLC is called here. Hold up, let me alt tab back in. Load, what's this called? Time Breaker. Alright. Let's see. Time Breaker puzzle. I think it's a puzzle. Alright, let me look at the walkthrough here. Alright, please help me out, IGN. Okay. Okay, 4 different time periods, same building. Each lobby has 3 exits, which are labeled by clocks above their doors. The 12 o'clock leads to the entertainment lobby, where you can find TV that serves as the level's exit. 3 o'clock exit goes to the Tango lobby, and 9 o'clock goes to the coffee lobby. Yep, okay. Leave Yelp review, blah, blah. Nah, they're trying to put jokes in their walkthrough here. God damn it. There's a 4th version of the lobby, 6 o'clock, still under construction. Each lobby has a few differences. Okay. To escape, you have to find an energy node. Okay. The node is hidden, but as Sean will mention, the order of clocks on the wall behind the lobby serves as a clue. Oh, okay. So before I read any further, let me see if I can figure this out then. So let me start off with entertainment lobby. So let's go down the middle. I mean noon. Or midnight. You know, I don't blame kids for not knowing reading regular clocks. You don't know AM or PM on it, so it's not practical, right? Then let's try 3 o'clock. And then 9 o'clock. There it is. Get over here, John Frank.
The PRS was charged up. Now I find my way back to the TV.
I think that
when
was
I
in
used
the
the TV to
entertainment
travel
district.
between realities, I was thinking of Door. And the vortex brought me here, where the Time Breakers attacked me.
Oh, you want to fight, huh?
Your last life! Between the door! Timebreaker came to the door!
No. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole aura they use here because the game's dark enough as it is, so it's kind of difficult to tell if the shadow has a shield on or not. Yeah, I think that's like one of the annoyances I have, like one of the big annoyances I have with the combat. Oh. Sometimes I will like use a boost on my, I will boost my flashlight on an enemy that already has its shield completely wiped, and it just pisses me off. Like, oh fuck, that's 25% of my battery gone now because I couldn't tell if the shield was there or not.
This time, a different tactic. Not about Red. But she knew things. If I could find my way, she could help.
Let me look at some of these things here. All I know is that Sam Lake is the writer, since he's fucking everywhere. It also has James McCaffrey voicing him as one of the characters, so like it's like a nod back to Alex Payne, Max Payne. It's a comic book now.
Something was different. A strange feeling. Still, yet moving.
This is
Like
the most
frozen
color I've ever
snapshots
seen in
on
this
a
game.
sequential path. And yet, thoughts flowing free. Like text read out loud.
This is also like it's a Max Payne 1 reference, because Max Payne 1 also used comic book panels.
It's you. I made it.
Door pulled you away.
If you haven't
Thought
played
you were
Control
gone.
yet, I think it's worth playing Control then, since this is a
focused on you when I entered
Control
the
character.
vortex. I was trying to reach you.
You are full of surprises. Okay. Let's try this out. Welcome to the headquarters of the Ripple Effect Corporation.
We were making a video game of the multiverse, but now it's suddenly real?
Real and not real exist side by side in the multiverse. Echoes flow through it like currents in a
I
cosmic
can't be the
ocean.
only person who's tired of the multiverse concept, right? Like, it's kind of cool, but like, everyone started doing it, and now it's kind of, can we stop? Like, I think the Federal Bureau of Control and the Control as a video game, I like the lore behind that, but I kind of wish it didn't like seep its way into the Alan Wake story. I kind of wish that stuff was separate. But we'll see. Well, let's see how far it goes as I finish the game.
Conceptual, fictional, real, more real than real. Many versions of us all in hidden interaction, linked by the energies that ripple through realities. One of you is killed in an explosion of dangerous energy, and another one instead gains superpowers. And yet another one meets an alien guardian angel. In one reality, we're not even real. Or as you say, characters in a video game.
But in every reality, you have 0 bitches. That's just a constant. Damn, okay.
Why is he after me? Who is Dor?
There are legends about him going back further than we can trace.
To be fair, this is a Night
They
Springs
say he
DLC.
found an
It's like a
opening
campy,
to
like
horrifying
side quest thing,
parallel reality that
unrelated to the main story.
consumed him, gave him access to all realities. The feedback loop killing all other versions of him.
I am on the threshold. Liminal.
Liminal spaces.
Door everywhere.
Yeah, like if he played through the game without the DLCs, he wouldn't see any of this campy stuff in there. I think the lake house is still pretty important. And it's like some lore stuff for the FBC. But the Night Spring stuff is like just for fun. I mean, it does give us some background on Dor and Jesse from Control also, but again, it's all multiverse crap. Like, I just want to focus on the current universe that we're trying to deal with here. Like, You can leave all the stuff out of it. But I bought the full game with all the DLCs. I'm going through all the content. I appreciate these DLCs though, because they're like a nice break from the main game. The main game, like I said, it's an honest survival horror game where you have to do a lot of resource management, and that can get tiring after a while. So in the DLC, like the Night Springs DLCs, they don't worry about that. They just give you all the ammo and battery you need, so you can just enjoy the story behind it.
We don't know why, but he sees the versions of you as a threat. He's killing them, bringing them back as time breakers.
It's just like Rick and Morty.
We thought he was after Branch. Now I'm thinking he's been after you.
Your lives. Breathe apart. The master of many worlds. We came through the door.
All right. What can I do?
He must be stopped. He leaves dead realities in his wake, and he is only picking up speed.
I'm just an actor.
You could have fooled me. You travel through realities with greater accuracy than anyone I've ever seen. Beyond Door, even. You picked it up just like that. Finding the place that made him may be the key to killing him. That was our theory. But we could never find it. Maybe you can.
I think it's kind of like a way for them to explore, like, lore without actually having to make it part of the main continuity or whatever. Like, I'm not too sure if this version of Jesse or whoever this, or Sean, or I guess Breaker in this case, I don't know if these versions of the characters are the ones you actually see in the game, but it might be like another way to look at them, another perspective on how this universe works, this multiverse works. But again, like, I'm kind of exhausted at the multiverse concepts at this point.
Was there something between you and Branch?
What you think you are feeling is just an echo. Some other version of us in some other lifetime.
But maybe...
You'll come back for me? Maybe.
Wish me luck.
Luck is just an echo of an event carried over from another reality.
I was an REC agent. This was my mission now. I focused on him. The darkness, the entropy, Door. The master of many...
Totally not a Doctor Who reference going on here. You have a guy holding something that kind of looks like a screwdriver, going after a guy named the Master of something. Yeah, totally not related to Doctor Who. They just went full camp with this one, huh? Oh shit. It's a DLC, it doesn't count. You can't hold it against us. Ah, my back. Yeah, I at least know when they have a shield on or not now. So that's an improvement. They did it, guys. They ported Alan Wake to the Switch. Good job. Impressive. Out of all the versions, you might be the chosen one. Join me and we'll pull together. No, never. Also, I'm still lying. Also, I'm your father. Something, I don't know. His name is Door. Waylon Door, I think. If he's some multiverse bad guy.
I've been brought to the very edge of the multiverse.
Is this Death Stranding?
Or some deep, dark trench in it.
Is Hideo Kojima gonna make a cameo?
And energy.
A polyhedron?
I had to find Door. Or the means to travel on.
Okay. Confront the master of many worlds.
You should not be here.
That sounds like Thomas Zane.
Go to hell.
Yeah, his name is Door. I wonder what that could mean. I mean, Sam Lake has always been kind of on the nose with his names. Max Payne. Alan Wake.
Was Door getting desperate?
Which way do I go now? I see a faint light over here. This is where the game designer wants me to go, right? Is this Death Stranding? I don't have a map. How am I supposed to know?
I was close. I knew I was close now.
TV. After dreamless sleep, you come to and gradually become aware of the utter lack. There is nothing. Alright, we're playing Zork now. Focus. You search for something to focus on. An idea of a geometric shape comes to your mind. A pentagonal trapezoidon. How do you know the name of the shape? That you don't know. You feel yourself fading, drifting apart, losing your essence in the stream of consciousness, the ebbs and flows of your thoughts. Hold yourself together. You fight to hold yourself together, to swim against the current, to break the surface. Coming to focus, you realize your first impression was wrong. There's something, and there's you. Slowly, you sense the words describing this, describing how it is. Here, in the farthest reaches of the multiverse, you have reached a reality where only ideas exist. An idea of reality, a conceptual reality. A thought tries to form in your mind. Focus on the thought. You focus on the thought and it becomes clear. In the beginning, there was the Word. Here only words exist. They are everything. They describe this world and you in it. Decipher the words. What did the words mean, Mason? Let's see. The words describe you standing in a barren conceptual desert. It stretches on to eternity in a place outside time. You wait an immeasurable amount of time above. Ideas of stars silently collide and collapse into black holes. With an idea of a desert comes to an idea of feeling thirsty. Okay. This is a tough one. Coffee or tea? Imagine a cup of coffee. If you're in a desert, you're probably... Yeah. I guess tea is probably more refreshing than coffee in a desert, I think. British, yeah? And as you imagine it, the cup of tea, your chosen hot beverage, manifests itself. The idea of it, the concept of its smell and taste is real. You know why you didn't go with coffee as it's your favorite drink. You sigh wistfully. You imagine a sigh. You understand that there, your thoughts are as real as anything. Assess your situation. You realize you could be trapped here forever. Vaguely, you remember that you are on a mission of vital importance. You feel the details of it already dissolving. You must figure out a way to escape before you lose yourself again. When traveling through the vortex, you always had a focal point in mind. Could that be the solution here as well? I don't know. Do I focus on Jesse or do I focus on Door? I guess Door is our subject then. You focus thoughts on the master of many worlds. The desert dreamscape around you darkens. You vaguely feel the terrible weight of an alien godlike awareness shift many realities away. How can you possibly find him, let alone face him? Meditate to learn. Alright, let me take a quick bathroom break here. Let me meditate while I'm taking a leak. BRB. That's the symbol on the wall? Oh, that's the Linkin Park logo. I'm wearing a Linkin Park shirt also. This is their first album. This is the symbol they made for themselves after their third album. Okay, headset on, head correct. Yeah, Linkin Park. Yeah. Let's see, meditate to learn. We'll meditate. You calm yourself and seek harmony, striving to expand your consciousness to gaze into the secrets of the multiverse and understand your enemy. After struggling for what feels like a lifetime... oh, that's cool, yeah. They were the band that I kind of grew up with, so they're kind of like my favorite band. I went to see them live a couple months ago, back in November, when they came back after the extended hiatus after their lead singer passed away. It was pretty fun. I got to go with my friends too, so it was good shit. Let's see, your mind is not pure enough to grasp the secrets of the multiverse, let alone comprehend its master. You need to study this art to rise to a higher level of awareness. Shit. Set out into the desert to find answers. Oh yeah. Honestly, like, even though it's not the same, I'm just glad that like most of the band's still there, and like the other half too is like, because there are two vocalists in the band, so that guy's still there, and also the new stuff sounds good too. They have a female vocalist now, and like the new stuff they produce with her is interesting. Like, it's different, but I'm open to it, so I like it, and I like the new stuff they're doing. So the old stuff is always going to be there for me, and now I have all this new stuff to learn and, you know, try to check out as well. So I'm still open to it. So I really enjoyed it. The new album I actually liked a lot. It reminds me a lot of the previous stuff they did, but, you know, with a different spin on it. So, all right. So out to the desert to find answers. I hope this works out for me. You set out in search of answers. Featureless. Oh god. The desert continues as far as you can see in everything. North, south, east, west. Great. It's, oh, fuck. What do we do? North? The desert continues to stretch before you above the supernova flare up and winks out. Keep going north. Slipping beneath your feet, sweat beads on your forehead, above galaxy spirit. North. The footprints behind you are evidence of your progress, but the desert seems to continue forever. Above, strange constellations suggest disturbing shapes. North. I'm gonna pick one direction, keep going, damn it. And as you wander, you start to lose all sense of time and place. Just when you're about to lose all hope, you think you see something glimmering in the east. North. You go north. The desert is endless, as you feared. You grow tired, but still you stumble on. Eventually, your strength fails and you fall to your knees. North. Growing weaker, you crawl slowly north. You're parched and starving. Dimly, you realize you're close to dying. You're lying on the ground. Push your body. You bite your teeth and force yourself to lift your head from the ground. Suddenly, out of blind light, a silhouette of man appears. Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Okay. Look at the man. Is it Freddie Mercury? He looks like you, but the way he carries himself and a glint of deep wisdom in his eyes tell you that this is you from the future. He offers you a seed. Do I take my own seed? Alright, let me fuck myself then. Take the seed. You accept the seed the man offers, that he is gone. Duh. Every time I'm on Grinder, man, that's just what happens. I accept the seed offered by the man, and then he's gone. And what the hell am I gonna do with eating a seed? I'll plant the seed then in the desert. Yeah, well, yeah, like it's not gonna be enough to feed me. Okay, you plant the seed in the ground. It takes root and grows. Well, thank God I didn't eat it then. A sapling rises from the ground. It grows fast. Soon you stand at the foot of a gigantic tree, reaching for the skies. It is the tree of life. It is the world tree. A memory drifts down through the burrows, through the boughs, and like a falling leaf. Follow the memory. Yeah, if I eat the seed, it'll probably, like, the tree will sprout out from my stomach or some shit. Yeah. You follow the memory, and you see a comic book in your hands. Are they your hands? You can't remember. The comic is about the legend of a god who hung himself from a branch of the world tree, sacrificing himself to gain secret knowledge. Yeah, it must have been Russian. See, contemplate the nature of sacrifice. Hang yourself from the tree. Contemplate the nature of sacrifice. The tree looms over you, inscrutable in its silence. To gain the universe's secret knowledge, you know what you need to do. I wonder if games get in trouble for having you commit suicide as like a way to progress things forward. I wonder if it, well, if you're already rated M, yeah, I'm sure you can probably get away with it. I don't know, maybe some countries might be against that. I know something weird that happened like a couple of years ago. I remember in Super Hot VR, to end the game you have to take the gun and point it at your head and pull the trigger to end the game because it's edgy and stuff. But the developer ended up like a few years later releasing a patch to get rid of that because they thought it was offensive or like in poor taste or whatever. And then everyone like threw a fit about it. It's like, oh, come on, you guys are being pussies, leave it in. And I can see it both ways. Like, I can understand like maybe including an option to not have that, like at the beginning of the game, say, oh, there's some stuff here you might not want. Sure, but like just to remove it entirely, that's kind of a dick thing to do, so. Alright. But yeah. Hanging myself from a tree, sure. Let's commit Sudoku here. You will sacrifice yourself to gain the knowledge you are after, to be reborn with it. You climb up the trunk and hang yourself from a branch. As you begin to choke, your mind travels along branches of trees in the spirit journey. Oh yeah, it's a... like when you consider the fact that we're running around shooting people also, like, should it be something to concern yourself over? But there's like such a, I guess, something about self-harm and suicide. It's kind of a hot topic thing to include in games. So, yeah. So even when they are depicted in games, like we've become desensitized to like violence on others, but then when you include stuff like that, people like trigger warnings. People want trigger warnings for that stuff, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Follow the branches they lead. People won't follow the branches where they lead. Okay. Yeah. And I think it's fine. Like, if you include trigger warning for stuff like that, I think that's fair. I remember, like, what was it? Modern Warfare 2, when that came out and it had that terrorism scene, they had to include one about that. Yeah, it ultimately just meant that it got more press coverage, though. And people knew, oh, there's a new Call of Duty game, okay. The branches of the tree reach out through all realities, supporting all realities. The multiverse is born. Great. The thing that ruined all fiction. The multiverse. You sense all the realities around you, all lives, and all history unfurling like a river flows. Forked lightning striking, a flower blooming, a slow motion explosion blossoming like a tree. You hang there for 9 nights. I'm sure that has significance. It feels like an eternity. Then the branch breaks and you fall to the ground. You hear the tree groan. Look at the tree. You see that the tree has grown old and is dying. From the highest branch, a magic fruit sprouts and ripens as you stand watching the tree dies. You notice the fruit has fallen to the ground next to you, alongside a large crooked branch. I mean, I planted the tree. I'm bearing the fruits of my labor here. Pick up the fruit. Yeah, it says, okay, there's a cool fight scene here with lots of explosions. Just imagine it. Yeah. You pick up the magic fruit. It rots away in your hand, leaving behind a familiar-looking seed. Suddenly you become aware of a man lying on the ground close by. He seems weak and ill, moaning to himself. Something stirs in your mind, a forgotten memory of a faded dream. Offer the seed to the man. That sounds like socialism. Why should I help him? Alright, these damn liberals, they're taking my seeds and redistributing them. Damn it. Offer the seed to the man. You offer the seed to the man as he steps closer. He lifts his gaze to look at you. You recognize him. He is you from the distant past. He takes the seed. Then he is gone, vanishing suddenly as he appeared. Oh, it's a time loop. Ooh. I don't even know anymore. I had a hard enough time following the main story, but then this side stuff happens too. Pick up the branch. You pick up the crooked branch, tracing its path with your finger. A distant memory stirs. What was your mission? You have gained so much knowledge, yet you struggle to remember where you were trying to go. I am literally struggling to remember what I was doing after all of this. Try to remember. You look for it shifting through your thoughts. It comes to you with a jolt. You were trying to find your way to the master of many worlds. There was something about a door. Focus on the door. But if that door begins to come into focus, you realize it is missing something. Use the branch with the door open. Sure, use the branch with the door. The branch bonds with the door, creating a handle. And if that door is fully realized, open the door. You grasp the handle and open the door. Step over the threshold. You step inside and stand in a room with a man, the master of many worlds, sitting behind a desk, typing, turning concepts and ideas into worlds, shaping this reality. He lifts his head. Look at the master of many worlds. You stare the man in the eye. With a shock, you realize that you have made a mistake. You have come to the wrong place. The man, the master of many worlds, is not the one you were looking for. He's not Door. He is someone else entirely. You want to ask him what he knows, but it's already too late. Oh, it's Alan.
We have witnessed a case of mistaken identity. But in the vastness
That's the
of
end?
the multiverse, with an endless number of versions of ourselves, what is identity anyway? Can there be more than one master of many worlds? Or did our hero take a wrong turn somewhere along the way? Was this particular journey precisely what was needed to make him the one he was?
Did I get the bad ending?
One thing is certain. I am your host. The one and only Warlin Door. And this is Night Springs.
It actually does feel like they ran out of budget at that one part. The other two DLCs were at least fun combat-wise. This one kind of... It felt like they kind of phoned it in at the end. Maybe it was because I just kept walking north the entire time. I like the credits song for this though, at least. I do like the songs they made for the game. This Night Springs episode felt pretty short compared to the other ones too. I don't know if it's because I made all the wrong decisions during the text part. I might need to look at the IGN guide again. We're not gonna replay it, but I want to see what would have happened if I... or if that was just what it was. Alright. Was this a fake out? Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, James McCaffrey.
Chasing the murder cult made me feel like I was caught in a loop. Every time I thought I was getting closer, things shifted around, and I realized I was further away than ever before. Instead of answers, I only got more questions. The name of the cult and the masks they wore kept changing. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of this case, like the ocean zones from twilight to midnight to abyssal to the deepest trenches, the closer I felt to going mad.
Okay, that was it. Okay. But yeah, James McCaffrey is the voice of Alex Casey in this game. He's also the voice of Max Payne. And Alex Casey is actually like a Max Payne reference because he has this face of Sam Lake, the writer for these games. So, and Sam Lake was the face of Max Payne in the very first Max Payne. So let me just check through here to see if this DLC had anything else or if it's all text to speech. Let's see. Okay, so all the paths in the text to speech part, all the paths in the text part just lead you to the same conclusion. Okay, so that really was just it. Really. So the longest segment, yeah, the longest part of this Night Springs episode was me getting lost in the puzzle area. That's the longest stretch of the DLC. That was the longest stretch of this DLC, me getting lost. Okay. Alright, well, at least we're back to the main game now. Let me run back downstairs and get a save. Yeah, that felt kind of phoned in to me. Felt like they ran out of budget or some shit. Which might be a meta commentary also. Alright, let's quick save here. Manual save. Yeah, so that DLC took us an hour and a half to complete. And that was it. And I'm pretty sure like 20 minutes of it was me getting lost in the hallways. Like story-wise it was funny and everything, but content-wise it felt really light. Alright. What was my objective now that we're back in the game? Look for Zane at the hotel. Okay. Zane! Where's Zane? Oh, wait, oh, not here. To be fair, the previous two Night Springs episodes felt more substantial compared to this one. And you also have like a full 3 to 4 hour DLC with the lake house. But yeah, this last episode felt kind of lacking. Combat-wise, those are more interesting. Okay. I'm going the wrong direction, I think. Let's see. Oh, I'll probably have to change. Yeah. Yeah, the main game itself feels more like your standard survival horror game. I'm not big on those types of games, so that's probably why I'm having such a frustrating time playing it. Let's see. So clearly I'm going in the right direction because I found the DLC walking through this TV here. Maybe I need to access the board here. Plot board? I can't change anything. Look for Zane at the hotel. Do I have to check out the rest of the hotel then? We can try doing that. I don't want to waste time on it though. Like my playthrough of this game has gone on long enough, so let me do a quick look at the guide online here. Let's see, IGN. Let's see, find. Let's see, Alan Wake 2, find Zane. Let's see. And you need, so you have two protagonists in the game, and what's interesting about it is that they both have separate campaigns, and you can kind of just jump back and forth between them and play them. So if you want to, you can do like one character story all at once and then do the other ones, or you can alternate back and forth. I've been alternating back and forth, and I reached the point of no return with the other character. So this one, I'm trying to wrap things up with Alan first before I can continue any further. It doesn't really alter. I think the stories are actually told out of order. So I think I think Alan's story takes place before the other character story. So if you want to do things chronologically, you might want to knock out all of Alan's stuff first. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Oh, use the projector. Okay. Oh, that's why. Silly me. I didn't think of that. Use the projector, of course.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
Look at that shadow. Yeah, ray tracing, yeah.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the
Yeah,
head.
you were in control. I played it.
Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing.
It's the
You
same
said it
actor.
was too dangerous that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. But then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked
This is Thomas Zane.
But you can still catch him before he gets out.
They're both played by the same
your
actors,
wife.
though.
When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
Yeah, he was the dude in like the Big Daddy suit, right? Giving you all the help. Oopsies.
I told you not to try anything.
It's his fault for giving you a jump scare. I don't blame you, Alan. Yeah, the game has a bunch of like jump scares. It's just flashing the screen and shit. You kind of get desensitized to it after a while. Alright. What's my objective now?
Mercy.
What?
Thousands have gone missing. Beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company.
I think there's an option in the main menu to disable them or reduce them at least.
And cut. Oh. Now that is drama.
Cinema.
What the fuck? I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns.
You and me both, Alan. Zane's film, Initiation 8. Okay,
I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Okay, so we have to find that theater. Ooh, I wonder if I can revisit the subway. I wanted to get the remaining collectibles there so I can power up my character. Alan has like this ability called Words of Power, where if he finds certain words in the environment, it'll give him like little stat boosts. I didn't pay much attention to them at first, and I realized how underpowered I am for combat. So let me see if I can find them. Okay. But once you progress far enough in the story, like it kind of locks you out of the subway section. So hopefully I can re-access it though, because I heard people say you can revisit the subway. Huh. What's going on here? Nope, just TV. It's funny how it's technically 2023, but there's still so many CRTs in this game. I know it's an aesthetic thing, but...
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
All right. We get a quick save here and manual save. Let's see. Let's Let's see. Oh, great. So the station's back now. Yeah, so there's like a bunch of shit here that I didn't get the first time around, so I think I'm gonna gamer it up. So we're gonna ignore the story for a little bit, for like an hour or two, I think. I'm just gonna go down here and get collectibles. Let's see. So you're just gonna see me fumbling in combat now, with no story progress. Alright, let's see. If we're in Caldera Station now. Okay, so it says here there's a word of power here. Can I access this door though? Let's see. Yeah, let me check the map here. There's shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 words of power here that I missed out the first time playing through here. Okay. So if we go down here, there should be a door. The annoying thing about these shadows is that most of them are passive, but some of them are offensive, and you don't really know until they're right up next to you. Yeah. Yeah. You want to fight, bruh? I wish the passive ones would just disappear really quickly. But you have to like leave your flashlight on them for a while for them to disappear. This one has a... Wait, does it have a weapon? Yeah. I don't have to, but if I run into them, they might knock me over. So it's easier just to clear them out. Well, it's optimal to clear them out if I have the time to do it. But it is annoying having to point it at them. It's also because some of them might be offensive. Some of them might be carrying weapons that will fight you. And the only way you really know is sure is to check them out. That's one of the parts that really annoys me about the combat that Alan has to deal with. The other character just fights Taken, right? But here we deal with shadows. And you never know if they're just passives or if they're actually going to fight you until you go up right next to them and take a look at them. Okay. Save, manual save. Again, I just really like the simplicity, the linearity, and the combat of the first game. Yeah, people make the joke that he kind of looks like John Wick. Let's see. You know John Wick from Fortnite? Yeah. Okay, there's an arrow point. Oh, here it is. Word of aid. It's not so much of a superhero story, at least not in the main game. It's definitely still a horror story, but the thing is, Alan is kind of like the really important character because it's his script that reality is being bent to. Alright, so now that we have the word of power, let's go ahead and pick it up. We have a word of aid here. Increase hand flare's area of effect by 13%. Increase effect duration of painkillers. I'll just do one of each. Okay, we'll do a save here. Manual save. I wish Alan just wrote in more superpowers to make this easy for him. How many guns so far? There's a limited amount. Technically, I found all the guns already. So Alan gets a pistol and a shotgun, I think, here. Oh. Yeah, he gets a pistol, a flare gun, and a shotgun. The other character gets a pistol, a sawn-off shotgun, a crossbow, and a hunting rifle, and another shotgun type. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a fan of it. I preferred the simplicity of the first one, but I get that the first one was more of like an action game with horror elements, and this is more of a honest horror game, really. I think that's why I'm not liking it as much. I just don't play those types of games. I still want to see the story through, though. But it's been challenging for me to get through this, because I'm not used to this type of combat. One of the things that really annoyed me too is I bought the remaster of Alan Wake on Epic, and I didn't play it, right? I bought it on a sale, I had a discount code. I eventually tried to play it earlier this year, and then I found out that it doesn't run that well with AMD CPUs. There's like an actual glitch that causes a bunch of flickering when I'm playing it with my computer. So I end up just replaying the 360 PC port of it. So that really annoyed me. Okay. Can I even enter here? Let's see. Looks blocked off. Main tunnel? Yeah. I might have to change the scene here. Yeah. There's definitely silliness here too, but I feel like it's been relegated to the Night Spring stuff. Initiation. Yeah, so one mechanic that Alan gets while he's in the dark place here is that he can alter the context of the story since he's a writer. So right now this scene here is, what is it? We're in the collapsed tunnel and the scenario is the summoning ritual we learned about. We can change that around though. So we can change the context of it so the scene can be related to a different story. Let me see here. Where's the draft 3 initiation? Oh, here we are. We're in the collapsed tunnel now. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like in Titanfall 2 where you have that time travel mechanic where you can switch between 2 different versions of the map. One in the future, one in the past. It's kind of like that. So we can change this. Let's try missing FBI agent. So it rewrites this area.
My writing was affecting reality.
So now I have this door now. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Keeping track of which one is which, though, that's kind of annoying. Alright.
Wake.
Ah, shit. Are you gonna try to fight me, bro? There's music playing now. Seems clear. There it is. Another word of power. Word of lamp found. So, words of lamp. Restore 100 health for each second when using. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright. At least it'll help me heal whenever I boost it then. And let me try to find another save point now. Yeah, I could probably run back there. Okay. All right, thanks for stopping by, Chucks. Okay, quick save, manual save. Next one, what? Where is it? So there's a box here. I'm not liking that R there. Here we go. I don't have enough room for this first aid kit. I have to run back and make a trip. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of inventory management. Move. Put this here. Put this here. Move. Put you here. And then rest of my shotgun ammo there. Okay, we can stack another battery here. Okay. And let's run back and grab that health pack then. At least this area seems pretty calm now, mostly. Okay, where do we go next? So there's a door here. Leads us to the next one. Zoom out here. So if I make a turn, I should be able to find whatever I need. Right? Oh, there it is. Words of fix found. Let's see. Dash it. Anything I need to fuck with here? Okay. ahead down, there's another word of power.
Wake. Alan Wake. Wake.
This story is a monster.
You have a weapon? Okay, we're good there. Interesting. Hold up. I need to understand this map better here. So, here. Oh, so it must be a floor above me. There's a ladder here. I think that's what I need to do. But there's also this to my immediate left.
Alan Wake. 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 Alan Wake. Losing the words. Wake.
Hold up, let me check the map. Okay, I have to use that door there.
Alan Wake.
Choke on these nuts. Empty.
Alan Wake.
Should wait until after that to open up the container. How do I get through here? Maybe I need to change the setup for this.
Drowning, I'm drowning.
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
Alan Wake. The darkness is coming.
Okay. We're here now.
Alan Wake.
Oh, there's a word right here. Personal space, bros.
I'm lost in the dark. Deeper and deeper.
Already found this one, right? Yeah, okay. Let me run back and get safe, just to be safe. I'm sure I'll respawn the enemies, but you never know what happens.
You're stuck with going down. I just want to fall. The child is
Get word of gun. Okay, so if I go this way... This is blocked. I have to go around, but it looks like this is blocked also. So to access that... I would need to take this in the abandoned station. There was a door here.
Wake. There is no escape. You're stuck in a loop.
Ah, fuck. So if I leave, go this direction, it'll lead me here. I can't go there. Can't go through here. So it's a dead end here. In order to get here, I have to go through there, which is access through here. But how do I get there? I just want to access that floor.
There's nothing there. These will never escape words. Drowning, I'm drowned. There is no escape. I've ridden so much. No one now. These are my words. Please let me tell you again my story. I just want to go home.
And there's supposed to be a door here. Can I change plot in this one? Nope. I'm not somewhere where I can change the plot. Alright, let's nothing. Okay. Let's just run around then. Maybe if I take the light away, it'll change it. Yeah, so it's blocked off. Can I change the script on this one? Maybe if I go up and I take this path here then. So let me load the save. Hey, where are we now? So here. More flares. Alright, fine. Oh, there you are. I think we already been here. Yeah, I already went through all this shit. Seems to be blocked here. Where does this go? Sure, we'll save here. So if I go back here, there should be a word of power.
Wake. I ride.
Somewhere here. Oh, here. Found that word. Word of war. And we'll do this with the shotgun then. Word of gun. Okay, we can run back and get a save now. It wasn't too far. Now that we're here, there are, let's see, 3 words of powers and 1 container here that I need to grab. Set the containers here. What the? Torch bearers. Maybe we need to change the plot for this one. Agent.
The scene had changed.
Nope, I don't think that's it. I think this is the first time I actually seen like a container be different depending on the context. We already looked at torchbearers. Let's try murder cult. Nope, not seeing it. Summoning ritual. Lots of jizz on the ground, but no. Oh, wait a second. Let's try the, FBI agent one again. It's probably behind this, isn't it? There it is. Yeah, shit. So the FBI agent one is missing the door. Plot board.
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
Okay, let's run back and grab that medkit. Okay, swapping back. Okay, if we keep going down this direction, let's see, and there will be another ladder, huh? It's in this segment here. Okay, unrelated. Okay. Take the ladder. Okay, there's an arrow here. Arrow there, arrow there. Oh, maybe I can hit it. I'd rather not use a bullet, but I guess we'll use a buckshot then. Bird of action. The game never really makes use of you being able to shoot through things before. I only knew about it because I had to look it up to find stuff.
Alan Wake.
I know it's kind of necessary, but let me run back and save again. Since the path to the save point is pretty much always clear here. Why take the risk? "34 hours. So if I go through here, then in the left should be a word of power. I think someone's waiting for me over here, though.
Wake. Alan Wake. I'm lost in the dark. Wake. I drown.
It's not scary when you have a shotgun now, huh? We're running out of words of power, so... No. Yes. I mean, I have room. Let me check this art container before I open that one. Empty. Alright, fine, let's grab the millionth flare. Shoebox. Doop-bop, doop-boppy, box. Quick save. Manual save. Okay, and that just leaves one word of power left here. Chill out, guys. Damn. Oh shit. Game crashed. The hell? Okay. GPU error. Game crashed due to GPU fault. Will now exit. And that's weird. I mean, the stream's fine. So why is it? Whatever. Launching the game again. Again, that's why we save all the time. What's funny is that I actually got rid of my undervolt. So I'm actually playing the game with stock graphics card settings right now. Because I want to see if I can boost my FPS by using the stock settings. Interesting how it seems less stable now. Alright, I have to get the last word of power. Wrong way. I even capped the frame rate too, so the way the game's not always operating at the maximum possible temperature or anything like that. Bro, I hate navigating this section. You need light, huh? I think I need another charge to pull this off. We can take one from here, right? Let's see. Oh, there's still a light here. Can grab that one. Let me load a save then. See, if I change the plot for this one, can I keep the charge? Oh. Backtracking. Why? All this for one more word. Oh boy. We're getting there. Hopefully I didn't need 3 charges to get past that last section. Just gotta make a run for it. What's this do? Not the way I want him to go.
The story determined where I could go and where I couldn't.
Nothing. Let's see. How did I change this last one then? Oh wait, here we go. Go. I think that clears out this area then.
Wake.
Save. Manual save. Well, at least this area of the game's less populated after you go through the story segment for it. Huh. Makes it a bit easier. Now, which way was it? Out. were containers over here, right?
Darkness inside. There's nothing there.
Nothing. Okay, we can use this. Okay, we're not revisiting this anymore. Quick save. And you'll save. Alright, we've played for about 3.5 hours, and we got through a DLC, technically. And we at least wrapped up all the collectibles on the map. I don't know if you're supposed to be I don't know if it's supposed to be possible to like 100% all these collectibles here. Oh wait, shit. Let me pick out something here. Stein, sure. Let's save that. Let's see. Yeah, let me look here. Yeah. So, yeah, there's definitely no way to max all this out, as far as I can tell. Unless there are more words of power that don't show up on the... that don't show up here. There's one undiscovered map, and that's it, I think. We could try running back here, but I don't think there was anything in this part here. I think I tried checking last time and there wasn't anything. We checked Ocean View recently, though. I can do a quick run down to the theater again.
Wait.
The
it's
door
locked
wouldn't
now.
budge.
Okay, yep, so we can't even access that. But nothing was showing up when we were there earlier today, I think. So I think we've seen what we could see. At least I haven't found... Oh yeah, I haven't found the sheriff in the theater, I guess. Oh. We found a good chunk of it, though. We found a lot of collectibles. And I think Alan's better equipped now. He's gonna do better with the health boost with the... Yeah, restores 100 health for each second when using flashlight boost on a hostile shadow. I think that's gonna help us. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good now, so... I don't know if I can tank everything, but he's better equipped now. And... we're almost at the end of the game for him anyways, so we'll have what we need for him. Alright, so that's gonna be it for tonight. For anyone who's watching, thank you for watching. Thank you, Chex Party and... Atiriar for stopping by and participating in chat. I don't know, maybe we have just one stream left, or maybe two. We're at endgame for Saga. I don't know about Alan, though. I'm sure we're getting pretty close to it, though. We might be able to knock it out with just one long stream. And of course, a bot has to come in here and ruin everything. Let me go ahead and ban. All right. So that's it for tonight. For anyone who's watching, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.